Unlikely, but still. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, darling. Oh, sorry, you had a slight canter. There you are. I finally got the walkthrough. I finally got the walkthrough. Oh my god. Oh, I'm this close, man. I'm this close. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Okay. I think we're gonna have a yogurt. Okay, picked up butter and cream. Okay, let's prep the greens maybe tomorrow. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? We're just getting fired up. Huh. Ha! It's been a lifetime. At this point, it's just been a day. Hey, how's everybody doing? Oh my goodness gracious. So, I just took my first tour of the new studio apartment that I'm going to be moving into, and I have to adjust my floor plan. A little, just because there are certain things that I don't think I'm going to be able to fit. But on the up note, the friend who's helping me move out, hey Abby, the friend that's helping me move out is, they're basically gonna hold a yard sale. So anything that I haven't sold that still needs to go by the time I start moving in, he's gonna store the stuff for me for like a week, and then we're gonna do a yard sale the next weekend and see if we can get it hung out. So I'm thinning out more and more things, so I might be able to end up keeping a couple of chairs, but it looks like I have to part with the grandfather desk, which makes me want to weep. Makes me want to absolutely weep. It was such a fucking good desk. I've got a lot of arts and crafts. I think I need to kind of like go through and refine. What am I gonna need? What am I not? I honestly think I am decently refined, but like I need to get stuff organized so it's like, oh, it just fits in this place. It was both larger and smaller all at the same time, but it looks like the overall width, like including kitchen, is going to be like roughly 18 feet by like 17 feet. It's not a perfect square. Hey, how you doing, Candy? Oh my god. So I have a little bit less room to work with. I already knew I was going to be on tight margins. But I finally got some solid measurements. So I can now really plan exactly where everything is going in this apartment. It's got kind of like a bit of a pitched roof. So I don't feel so claustrophobic. Like I've got my snug space that's, roughly, I want to say I could probably just barely start to touch the ceiling portion of it, so roughly 8 foot, and then it pitches to much higher, something that I need like a step ladder and then some to get up on. So I've got some height, I've got some elevation that I can do. And then, yeah. Like, this is wild. Hey, fish, how you doing? But yeah, I've got space. I've got some actual measurements. I actually got to see like the size of the roller closet that's already there. He's going to be moving all of his stuff out because he had some like sort of. It's called a carriage house. So you'd have like the main, like a main structure or main kind of housing, and then you would have like an apartment over that. So I'm the apartment that's overhead, but it's like a studio apartment. So it's not quite like a loft, but it has a very, very loft leanings, if you know what I mean. But yeah. Got done with physical therapy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had a little bit of electric kale just now. Quite nice. And my brain is just it's happy, a little stressed, but like happy because I now have like some solid measurements. So, yeah. Hi Swag, how you doing? I've missed you. Yes, it's good to see y'all too. Hello, playful but deadly. It's your birthday? Well, a good one to you. You made it around the sun. Sometimes that's all you can ask for. I was gonna have something to drink. As in non-alcoholic. Because nobody needs 2 headaches at once. I think ginger ale sounds good. Oh. That's right, and I was also going to have yogurt. Hey! Ooh, you went to the cadaver lab. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, like, I wish there was more diversity in what medical facilities would take for science. Because often, like, obese people are left out. And I would love to see, like, more diversity of bodies and whatnot when it comes to cadavers and science. Because there's so much more, I think, that we could learn with people's permission. Yogurt. Woo! Yogurt is cheap. Oh, my new... Hey! Oh my god! Cedar! Hi! But yeah, no. My new refrigerator is a little bit smaller, which I think is going to be far more manageable for me. And nothing is automated on it, so I don't have to worry about breaking a motor. Which has been, everything. How's everybody doing today? Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah. Yes, so I got a solid date, and it's going to be the end of the first week of December. So like December 6th-ish is when we're gonna move all the things. So that gives me a little time to really go through and like purge some furniture and just things that I just don't need, and refine what I'm going to be keeping and maybe get it a little bit more compacted together. I'm hoping to get some stuff sold soon, just of the things that I am listing now, just so that I can like start buying supplies for like packing. Yes, I am. And if you go and check my Blinks and Lyle on Coffee, I already do have artwork listed. I would really appreciate anybody who happens to buy anything. I will definitely try and get more listed. There's just a lot of moving parts right now that I got to kind of juggle. But I can definitely get down to my local post office and get that sent out to you. Oh, yeah. Greek yogurt. I don't know why, but it's a texture thing with me. I can't have yogurt unless I really suddenly want yogurt. And I really suddenly wanted yogurt, so I'm like, here we are. What's up, Krabby? Oh, thank you so much for the checks. Yay. This is open only so I remember that there's stuff in here that needs to come down and be packed up. It'll be like some of the last stuff to go out, but I'm working with an ADHD brain, and instead of fighting it, because fighting ADHD brain can make it freak out, instead of fighting it, I'm just like, okay, we're gonna go along. And that's how last night I basically drew a 1-for-1 floor plan, scaled floor plan, so I could test run where all of my furniture and stuff would go. Right? Yeah, and I appreciate the protein. I definitely appreciate the protein in it. Yogurt hits different, especially like American yogurt versus like Greek yogurt. And like Greek yogurt has a little bit more body to it. American yogurt can be a little too slippery. I don't like that texture. But like Greek yogurt, you can bake with it. Apparently you can cook with it. I've never been able to do that correctly, but you know. Also, if anybody needs their cards read, I do happen to have my cards on me. I'm also gonna pour myself a quick ginger ale. I swear I'm not as old as that just made me sound. I had a fantastic day. I had an honestly fantastic day. I went and got to see my new apartment that I will be moving into in about 2 weeks. Okay, once I get off, I will definitely get to it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. My new place definitely has a lot of potential. And I don't say that in a bad way at all. I really don't say that in a bad way at all. Getting used to change is very, very hard for me. But this is definitely something I need to do. There's a lot of moving parts, and it's overwhelming just a bit. But it is a good thing. It is such a good thing. And I honestly think letting my brain just do the hyperfocus and draw floor plans so that I can actually get a feel for the space made it so much easier for me. Because now I'm like, okay, I need to draw out the pieces. Pardon. I need to draw out the pieces. I need to, mark them down. And then maybe put a little sticky tack on the back. I don't know why I'm dry. Pardon. Get a little sticky tack on there, and then actually, plot it out. It'll give me a lot more peace of mind. Very nice vibe. Quiet little courtyard area right out back. With a big pit that's meant for a garden. So there is a chance, and I'm so hoping for this. There is a chance that we might be able to finagle a little bit of a garden, or at least some soil from where I've already cultivated to go with me. So yeah. Oh, honey, there are so many more new cabinets. There are so many more new cabinets. The little kitchenette area has cabinets all above with a nice gap on top. And then you get a nice little cabinetry down below, plenty of storage space. So I think I can fit most of my most of my stuff where it needs to go. The what do you call it? The drawers are a little bit smaller, so I'll have to redo a few things here and there, but I might have actually found a better system for my silverware, because I don't know why, I just didn't want to get rid of this office organizer, and on a lark I put my silverware in it, and I'm like, oh, that's so much better, because this way I know exactly what size spoon I'm grabbing, which kind of knife I'm grabbing, what kind of fork I got. Like, I got my options, and I can put the chopsticks in the middle. I'm like, I don't know how I didn't think of this sooner. But yeah, I'm definitely refining everything down, and it's a lot, and I'm a little bit stressed, but I also had a fantastic day and a really nice lunch, so hey. So I'm supposed to be moving in about 2 weeks. So yeah, just under 2 weeks. So I'm getting a lot of stuff listed. Right now, honestly, it's gonna look so awful, but I'll show you. So I do have some. Okay, so this is a studio. As you see, I've got it mostly packed up. So just gotta get some clothing sorted, and then, you know, get some file boxes or something for this, because those need to come in just a couple of loads, because that's a lot of books. And then I've already got this one closed up. It has a lot of clothing and stuff in it. So I think right now I'm just going to go through and I'm going to be redesigning and then refining. Okay. I've already got my teacups put together, and then this is all my witchy altar stuff, which I already have a piece that I've picked out for where I want my witchy stuff to be. Oh yeah, no, I have 2 of them. Actually, no, I have 3 of them technically. Ooh, I need to come out and harvest off from here and then get some of that put out. And then I've got to see if I can work some life back into these plants, which means I might need to like put down a little bit of water or something. The strawberries are doing okay. They're a little bit shocky. Right. Don't worry, we'll go back and look at those again. So this still needs to be harvested, but I might actually like wait a hot second on that and maybe see if we can sneak it in. Something is telling me to wait. Just wait. I'm gonna try. Gonna figure out where that all is. And then yeah, these have been harvested out. I still need to go into this one and pull actually most of it out, I think. See if maybe I can save some of the mint and whatnot, but I gotta get rid of a lot of this vegetation. Oh my god, yes, that would be gorgeous. I love the way you think. As you see, I've got the bathroom ridiculously clean. So yeah, I've like staged everything. I'm down to like the bare essentials. I'm cleaning on the daily because, you know, years and years and years, and this is what I got to work with. So I'm gonna be, when I say deep clean, I mean deep clean. Absolutely everything. Oh yeah. Yeah, mint will always be in a container. I will never put mint in the ground again unless I plan to own that property for the rest of my life. But yeah, it's one of my favorite antique pieces. And I've got 2 of them. And so I got to go through. I'll refine some of the books. But yeah. Now you're getting the grand tour. Because, yeah, there's the kitchen. My kitchen is, I want to say, my kitchen is roughly this fridge to like the end of the stove. I don't have a washing machine anymore, so I'm going to be doing everything by hand. Which is going to be kind of wild. So, yeah. Yeah, here's the inside of the kitchen. There's the floor plan. I'm actually going to be redrawing it on the other side. This, because I have a better scale for things now, and I've got measurements. Yeah. I'm just slowly going through and pulling everything out and like really looking at it and going, do I need this? I'm gonna have to get rid of this table. It's my crafty hobby table, but like I don't think I'm gonna have room for it, so now it's just become the bunch of junk on there kind of table. I've been just kind of sleeping out here because it's easier to stage and move stuff. Some of the stuff that, well, okay, a bunch of the stuff that needs to get sold off. I'm taking the bookshelf with me. But yeah. And then I'm probably going to be selling these. But yeah, just over there, stacked in the corner, all my arts and crafts. And then I'm just going through now and refining everything here so it takes up less and less space. That way I'm not, basically becoming a hoarder and cramming everything in all at once and then leaving myself like nowhere new to design or nothing new to do. Yeah, I'm moving in a couple of weeks, literally in 2 weeks. Oh, it's wild. It's so wild, but oh, it's so needed. It's so frickin' needed. Yeah, it feels like it, and it feels like it's a lot of things, but it's also because nothing is in its, in its space or in its storage unit. So like just everything has been pulled out. So there's nothing in any of my drawers, nothing in any of the cupboards. Like it's all been pulled out because I'm like, okay, there's stuff that can go, stuff that I've been dragging around for years, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna do anything with it. Let it go by the wayside. So that is part of the process, is pulling everything out and just going, what do I actually need? Okay, what needs to go into the kitchen? What needs to go into, the bathroom? Luckily, everything, all of the toiletry-wise, I can fit into one basket, which I've done. Woo! I definitely need to do a little bit of a zhuzh on the bathroom. Not in a bad way, though. Not in a bad way. Just, it was designed in the 70s. So it needs the color, the color, it's like dog food. So yeah, I'm like, I need to change that. So I'm thinking maybe paint it black or put up a black peel and stick, or see if I can. There's a color, I think it's called Night Watch, which is it's a very, very deep blue green. I'm so dark that I don't know if you could call it emu egg. I don't know if everybody can Google that. Just Google an emu egg. That deep, dark, almost purpley blue, green, almost black. It's so good. Yeah. I'm the 70s when they went through all of those burnt tones, the burnt siennas, the woodsy, like, brown, that cat food. Hey, Miss Tyler, how you doing, darling? Hello, hello, hello. Ah, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. It's not even orange. It's like if orange gave up on its way to brown and just went, ugh. Like, just, why was this ever a color? It's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, the outside, the main room is pure white. It's a very, very bright white. And I'm like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. But and it's not like I want to change the whole thing. I definitely don't want to change, like, the whole thing. But the overall area. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. I appreciate. Let me reset. And didn't tell me who it was, but I believe it was Miss Tyler and somebody else. Thank you so much for gifting the dolphins. I really do appreciate that. I'm trying to remember what are the other ones on the list. Because apparently there's a list now for the gifts gallery, and it opens up more rewards and titles and that kind of stuff for different people. Anyways, where was I? I am so sorry. ADHD brain, and I'm so fucking happy right now. Oh, that's right. So the space isn't quite 17 by 20. It's more like, I think, like 18 by like 17. So a little bit smaller than I originally thought. So I've got to rework a few things. But also the way the doorway and the landing is shaped, I was like, oh, I'm going to be seriously limited on what I can actually get through that doorway. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. But yeah, I definitely have a much better idea of what needs to be sold and what can come with me, but I want to refine it so that it's like just like butter, you know what I mean? Just like smooth. Okay, all this loads in. Okay, this is the order it needs to load out in. Go from there, because I think the first thing we have to load in is, or I'm sorry, load out is going to be my mattress. That way it's like, okay, mattress goes upstairs and we can lean it up into the corner where it's supposed to go. So I know, okay, this is the sleeping area. And then after that, it's just getting the furniture staged and getting the trunks in a area that I've kind of marked out to be this is gonna be my, you know, like my peaceful little happy place, but also this is gonna be the area in which I can do all of my moving and separating and getting stuff put together. So, oh my god, this is happening. I also had a fantastic lunch with my friend who is the building manager, and really good lunch. Good catching up and everything like that, and getting some brass tacks. So there's a washer dryer on unit. And overall, I'll be paying about $1,000 for everything. So we're moving from the LBC, which I will honestly, if anybody ever wants me to come back and visit Long Beach, abso-fucking-lutely. I do love it here. But I will be moving to Pedro. And that is going to be interesting. It's a very nice place. It's got a good downtown. I'm in a nice suburban hilly section. Not like suburban, like flighty, but like, you know, just good people, interesting architecture, love it. So it's gonna take a little getting used to, just a little bit, but in a good way. Yeah, I'm just like, let's see, 18 by 17. So the area that I am going to be able to work with, that is like, okay, this is the open area to work with furniture wise, is 18 by 12. I was able to do a little measuring and see what the alcoves are like. Oh, I have central heating, so I don't have to worry about needing heat in the winter. The heater is already there. Yay. I do not have air conditioning per se, but there is the option to get like one of those, the kind that you can slide into the window that brings in, air and makes it cold and da-da-da. I can work with that. We can figure out coolness in a little bit. But yeah, like right now we've got heat. We were literally in there while the guy was working on re-spackling, refixing the what is it called? The drain pan and everything for the shower. They're like fully redoing that right now. And yeah, they'll be getting that all taken care of, and I do have a little bit of creative license. I can't go full tilt, from just get-go, but I've got a bit of creative license. He's like, look, I know this is not permanent for you, but do not feel the need to rush. This is your place. I needed that. I really did. I really did. What's for dinner? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just had such a very large lunch. And for me, very large is like literally I ate half a burger. But it was like a burger. And it was a really well done mushroom Swiss burger. And oh shit. Lettuce, tomato, caramelized onion, nice dill spear pickle, waffle cut fries. Like, they must have been doing the Mexican Coke, because like this stuff was the good kind of Coke. I'm sorry I had to order a drink. Yes, I had a soda, but like, yeah, oh, well, fuck. I'm like, it was the good stuff. I was like, it was so good and perfectly rare. I asked for it like, can you give it to me like rare, like medium rare, right? They did so good. Oh, it's in the refrigerator. It's probably gonna be dinner, honestly, because it was just that good. Like, their Swiss cheese was on point, and their mushrooms were absolutely flavorful, but so perfectly cooked. Because there are some people that you like, when you undercook a mushroom, I don't like it. I don't like it. These perfectly cooked, and it wasn't so much, there wasn't so much texture, but you could taste the mushroom, which was fan-frickin-tastic. You are correct. Hey, Demon! I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. I just took my first walk through, and I was able to measure the space that I'm going to be in, and I'm already planning some things, and yeah. She, her, or they, them will work. Both are okay. Both are okay. I'm like, ask me anytime in the last couple of days, it's been a solid day. Now I'm just like, you know what, she, her, they, them. Both of those work. It's gonna be a lot. But it's gonna be so good. Look, yeah. You made it around the sun again. Yay. Oh my goodness gracious. I have to decide. Sorry, my brain is now trying to go into designing mode. I also need to make sure that I have enough little footy covers or sliders on stuff so that I can easily move things and not always need a person there to move with me so I don't damage floors. So yeah. I think I'm gonna live stream on Thanksgiving. And, you know, people can throw gifties and whatnot at me and we can read cards and just hang out. And I'm probably going to end up cooking as well, doing one of my last meals and definitely one of my last holidays here. So, yeah. Right? Right? Sorry, the yogurt is hitting different. But yeah. So, I'm gonna let my ADHD take over again. Basically, I started doing room design. Let me see. I'm gonna figure out. Let's see. Oh, give me half a second. Right, yeah, no, for yogurt, I have to be, like, so, like, in the mood for yogurt that it's, like, if I'm not, it's just not gonna happen. But for whatever reason, I was having a massive, I was like, you know, yogurt suddenly sounds good. So yeah, this is the studio apartment that I'm gonna be moving into. And I just got a more solid look at where I'm gonna be, and I actually got some measurements. So, hello. Oh my goodness. It's like, oh. Well, fuck. Okay, I'm so sorry, darlings. I am trying to figure out the best way to work with my ADHD brain and also talk, because it always feels rude if I'm not talking to the audience, you know? Okay, so yo, I had such a fantastic day today. Like, absolutely epically fantastic day today. I did my first walkthrough on my new studio apartment, and I have been wanting to design for it, see how much of my furniture that I can take with, and then I don't know what it is, but yeah, the ADHD is like, oh my god, I wanna design this. I wanna put the puzzle pieces together. So I've just, instead of trying to stop myself, I've just been letting it go with. Hello, darling. How you doing, Lauren? Hello, 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 my darlings. Oh, I can't wait to have Inna Bathroom move into her own apartment. Isn't that going to be absolutely sumptuous? Ah, I'm going to need to make it look like a Victorian lady of ill repute area. Okay, so 18 by roughly 17 is what we're working with. Each of these is 9, so that's 9. That's 9. Nine. That's 7. 8. Okay. So I'm trying to get these lines decently straight. And it does come with a little pre-done closet. I wasn't sure what I was going to be able to do with my industrial roll rack because of its size and shape, but since I may not be able to get my grandfather's desk even up the stairs, it looks like I will probably need to nix that, and that'll give me a little bit of extra room. Came across a beautiful purple and green wallpaper that has mushrooms and lunar moth. Oh my god, that sounds like heaven. Oof, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I think I'm gonna have to chop my nails. I love them, but with all this box moving and whatnot, I keep accidentally breaking the tips. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Not even sure you could see that, but yeah, just we're mapping the area as it were. Yes, I am moving, and for whatever reason, I have some serious hyperfocus. So, I am actually making a floor plan. Which means measuring everything to scale. This is my door. There's like a foot between the door and the window. The window is probably a good 5 feet across, so. Oh, I did mark that correctly. Okay. And then the rest of this was like open space. So let's see, 3, 4, 9. Oh, okay, so this gives me another 9 feet. So 9 feet there. This is the window. To the window! To the wall! Sorry, just rewatched the proposal last night. Are you going to put things in storage? I think I'm going to sell quite a bit of stuff, but I am bringing certain stuff with me. I think I get more comfortable with the idea of moving when I design my space ahead of time. So let's see, there was roughly 2 feet worth of counter. And then another, this is counter. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. think that's the window. The window had a nice little lip on it too, so if I want to, I can probably put some stuff there, like small stuff. Gas stove. Gas stove. Hey. So yeah, the rent here is absolutely unhinged. It's $1,800 a month now. For a space that my landlords have really not been taking care of, and more things have been going wrong with this place. And I've also felt really kind of just stuck and isolated here. I don't know, it was not working. It was not working out well. But yeah, I decided, probably a good time to like make things different. So yeah, just like a friend of mine saw that I was like floundering, like especially mental health wise. I was really floundering, and he wanted to make sure that I had a better support network because I had lost a lot of my support network over the last couple of years. And so he's like, hey, I've got a place. It's there's a few hoops, there's a few tricks. We got to get some things fixed and stuff. But it's like a studio apartment, and if you want it, I will do my best. And I was like, yes, please. And so it took moving hill and dale. But yeah, we were finally able to get it squared away, and I'm moving in 2 weeks. Yeah, and that's the whole thing. It's like $1,800, and that was for one person to live here. One person. If there was another person living here, they may have tried to make another adjustment. So yeah. Oh yeah, no, they are still being an absolute D-wad about it. And like, this is why I'm like trying to get everything streamlined, and literally like every day I'm like cleaning as I go, but I'm trying to get everything streamlined and out the door. That way I can have like the most time to make sure that this place is fucking spotless, so that when I walk out that door, they can't bitch about nothing. But here's the whole thing. They're supposed to come back every week to make sure that the mold is not started creeping back in and whatever. And they're supposed to like spray it down with that. They've never contacted me. Like, I contacted them. Oh yeah, we should probably come back and start doing that. Okay, I'll be coming back on a weekly basis. Okay, cool. He did that like last Saturday. It is now Monday. He never called, never contacted, and I'm like, I'm just gonna have to write this down. Like, I have to like make this laundry list, and I'm dreading it. But I have to like make a laundry list of all of the shit that I have been through, because I have to turn that into the county housing office, because what I've been through is not acceptable. It's really not. Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. That's why I got to do the walkthrough today. They were still working on the bathroom. So, like, when I move in, I'm gonna go in at least the day before, get a walkthrough, so I can take a look at, good everything. She, her, or they, them. They both work. Thank you so much. But yeah, once I do that, get everything moved in, good to go. Yeah, it's just... it's a lot. Right. And yeah, and definitely for this place especially, I am going into so much detail. I am going to probably do a live, like, walkthrough or possibly even do just like a recording. I guess I could record as I go. It's just sometimes it's easier to have it on public record. But, you know, yeah, when I'm going out of this place, you better believe I'm just gonna be like, and here's this, and then here's this, and here's this, and then, hey, this is when they left all of this shit exposed. Like there's so much stuff that looks like it was just drilled directly into a wall with no care whatsoever, and I'm just like, and this was there before that. Here's me spackling over this stuff, because the fuck else? No, actually, no, I get to leave it exposed. Because that way they can't go, oh, well, we weren't able to get it out of the wall because you spackled over it. You know what? Anyways, yeah. Yes, I got to go and see the place that I'm actually going to be moving into. They're still doing a little bit of bathroom renovation, but that'll be done within this week, and then the week after is just them getting the place cleaned up and getting any of their stuff pulled out. So thank you so much. They, them, or she, her both work today. I'm a little bit more relaxed. Hey. Oh, yeah. See, and this is why I'm doing bacon wrapped quail for my Thanksgiving. Yeah. Now, I will say, I heard that the source that's reporting it is PETA. PETA has been known to do some super shady shit to push their agenda. Oh, and it's from 2006. Oh, well. Well, butter my balls. I've already had turkeys from that point to this point, so. Oh, the sad part is it's not even hard to believe, right? Right? Like, at this point, you're just like, it's believable. That's the fucked up part, is it's believable. Why? Okay, so let's see. Pardon as I two. Sorry, drawing up some rough floor plans. I know, right? At this point, I'm just like, okay, so which one of these things is gonna lower my rent? Fortunately, the new place that I'm moving into has already done that for me. Yay! But like, right. I've got a kitchen. I've got a gas range. I've got a nice big sinks. Limited counter space. Definitely limited counter space. But very nice creative cabinetry. Oh, a little bit. Oh yes, I had a touch of electric kale. I had a little bit of dried salad. So my mind is working at about 2,000% right now in the weirdest way, and I'm like room planning. I'm literally planning for this new studio apartment and where all of the furniture and everything else is gonna go. So, yep, definitely gardened. Right, that part. Like, do I pay rent? Do I eat? Do I pay the electric bill or the insurance? Like, we got limited options here, motherfucker. And right now I'm cleaning. Deep cleaning this place like I have never cleaned any place before. Organizing the living shit out of everything and going, okay, what do I actually like? I'm now going through and going, do these things spark joy? not in a Marie Kondo kind of way, but in like an ADHD kind of way. Like, do I like these? I fucking hate this spoon size. I don't like the way it's balanced. Nope, we can get rid of these. But I like these spoons. I use these spoons a lot. Okay, we'll be keeping 4 of them. We can't keep all 20 of them, but we're keeping 4. Like, I'm reducing enough that I can function. I'm gonna have to wash things. I'm gonna have to be mindful and whatnot. But, like, I'm gonna have to, like, really look at that stuff. That way I'm not just, okay, I'm gonna hoard everything and then I'll look through it at some point. It's like, no. We're cleaning this shit out now. In fact, I'm probably gonna go through my crafting stuff tonight and just go, I hate this particular fabric. This fabric can go the fuck away. This, on the other hand, with the gems and whatnot, okay, yeah, this is cool. Oh, shit. Actually, I should probably go through and put some of that stuff into a pile. Okay, yeah. So I can already feel it. It's like there's organizing going on. And I have, like, multiple areas that I want to have storage space. So far, so good. I've got to take apart the garden rack that is outside, because that's where I've been growing all of my, like, sweet potatoes and mint and all that kind of good stuff. I got to take that apart. I've got to get, I'm going to write this down, because, ooh. So I need to clear veg. We'll keep, let's keep, a couple pots worth, because I can always replant. We need to clear out the veg, then we are going to pile the dirt. Because there is a, what did he call it? A Croatian backyard? Me too. So there is a paved area that's kind of like a back courtyard, but it's like super small, but in like a cozy way, in a very, very cozy way. And there's, stone wall about 3-4-ish feet high, kind of all the way around it. I don't think it gets a lot of, like, direct sun, so it's a good shade garden. But in one area, there's like I want to say it's like about a 3 foot deep by about maybe 5 foot wide, and it's sunk into the ground. So I believe it's like a container garden-ish type thing. That would be really, really nice. And he's going to try and do this. So it was not nearly full with dirt. I've got a metric shit ton of dirt that is soil that I have enriched over the last 4 years? 3-4 years, something like that. Soil that I started my first sweet potato in. Damn, went from the ex-girlfriend to... Yeah, so about 3 years now. Because I've been here for 2 years. Holy shit. Yeah. So anyways, it's super rich. I've been, like, doing decompostables in it. Hey, Footy baby, how you doing? I've been doing the decompostables in it. I got the worms in it. It's like this really nice, rich brown color. Not quite loam, but like nice rich brown color. It's had a good couple of years so far. If I can get that into the new area, that means I don't have to restart everything all over from square one. And I did quite a few rhizome plants, so there's a really, really, really good chance that I will be able to just throw the dirt in, walk away, and have a bunch of my plants just resprout from new. So yeah. Oh, because I put worms in the soil, like little red wrigglers. So I do container gardens. And worms are really great for not only breaking up hard soil, but they chew and digest like smaller vegetation, and that puts nutrients back into the soil. So I always wanted to try and do like vermiculture for like my food scraps and whatnot, and that way it's like, okay, that goes back to the earth a lot quicker. So I've done a couple different types of way of like fertilizing the soil without having to use commercial fertilizers, because I do not like using heavy chemicals in order to promote growth. To me, it's like, it's going to be what it's going to be. If you get good stuff, good. And if you get a smaller harvest than you anticipated, well, maybe you can just change what you did a little bit and, work with the balance of nature. For the love of goodness, work with the balance of nature. So yeah, vermiculture is basically worms doing their work. And I have had a very healthy success with my vermicultures. So far, so good. What is that deal? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I did that wrong. How you doing, Putty? What are you up to, my darling? It's like I knew something looked wrong. Oh, because wrong angle. Wrong frickin' angle. And when you're trying to do something as a 1-to-1 scale... Okay. So this is my front door. This is my back. This is 17. This is 18. Okay. On this wall, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is my doorway. Zone of no-go. Hey, how's everybody doing? Don't worry, you can absolutely ask questions. I am gonna look up and over. Hello, does somebody need a read? Hello. Okay, so, sorry, I had to redo that real quick. I was like, something looked really off. I'm like, why is there so much room in a place that there should be quite that much room? Ah, there you are. Let me get you red, my darling. Oop, didn't realize I had mail. Oh my god, like a ham-fisted bear. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Hello. Okay, let's get you red, and then I can redraw some of these lines. No wonder it seems so long. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, did this thing not see my face? Sorry, I probably thought I wasn't paying attention. So, King of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Moon. It feels like the hand was dealt upside down. So there needs to be a bit of a change of perspective on how you are viewing this. King of Wands. Where's my books? Where are my books? So, the King of Wands is the willful one. He's driven by passion, sort of by emotion, basically by what his wants, his needs. Oh, this person feels a little self-centered. They're driven. It's not necessarily that they're driven because they're a bad person, but they are driven to do what they want. And at times they get a little bit headblind, a little tunnel vision to the effects that they have. And that's why it's in reverse. So yeah, it's okay to have like ambition. It's good to have drive and will and whatnot, but like if you pursue things because that's what you want to do and you disregard everybody that's around you, that's not good. And then the Six of Swords is usually a rise above. You know, yes, there's hard times and whatnot, but you can rise above this, navigate around it. But in reverse, you're not flying so high. You're hitting some of those rocks. You're getting into some of that trouble. And I mean, you can still navigate through, but it's going to be a slow limp at that. It's going to be something that drags itself out over years. Yeah. It's like it's almost like you pull yourself off the rocks just to, float 3 feet and hit the next set. If you know what I mean? Oh man. It's like you're doing the best you can though. You are doing the best you can. Because you were not handed an easy. Ooh. And then, okay, so the Moon in reverse. The Moon can be an elucidatory card. It can be a very narrow path card, but it can also be like you're tilting at illusions. You keep going down the wrong path, hoping something will get better, but like a lot of the stuff that is in the way, it's been put in your way. You need to change the perspective that you are looking at things. Be a little, I hate to say it, be a little bit more cynical, a little bit more critical. And like really look at what are the ramifications of things going on. Because those things that go on are the ripples that knock you off course later on down the line yet again. So honestly, it's not the worst thing. It's just, I could feel irritation. So much freaking irritation. Just like, damn it, another thing. Like, yeah. Okay. I'm just like, yeah, it's like, it doesn't feel like, oh my goodness, this is life ending per se, but it's slowing you down. There's so much frustration around it. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. How's everybody doing? window. Okay. Sleeping area. 9. 3. Sorry, doing a little bit of room planning. Okay, that's the bathroom. Four. Just barely enough room. Okay. No. Yeah, no, I mean, there are definitely those moments. Sorry, there are definitely those moments where it's like, is it just me? Is it just me? It's not just you. It's not just you. And sometimes it's the universe, sometimes it's just the people that you're around. But yeah. Well, now that you know, you can do as you will. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I have hit my ADHD stride hard. Sorry, my brain is like in full. Let's do this. I took my first walkthrough of my new apartment, so I am so stressed, but also so relieved, and so stressed again. But yeah. Okay, let's get rid of the. Yeah, no, we're not doing. Yes, I do. Literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Little under 2 weeks, actually. I think it's like the 6th or the 7th. And my friend is like so gung-ho to get me the fuck out of here that he's renting a truck, or at least he's helping me arrange getting the truck. But we're gonna get the truck. Anything that I haven't sold that I wanted to, anything that I haven't sold, we're gonna take it to his place, and it can sit there. Everything else we can take up to the place, to the studio apartment, and get that situated, and then the next weekend doing a yard sale. So yay. Fucking yay. But yeah, I've got to go through and I've got to refine a lot of stuff. I've already gone through and got a pretty good amount, but I'm like, now I'm working on putting together a floor plan so that I can have a much more solid concept of what furniture is going with me, where's my storage going to be, what are my areas and zones going to look like. And then from there, it'll make it much easier to be like, okay, yeah, this needs to go, this needs to stay, that kind of stuff. Oh yes, I'm absolutely doing readings. If you go up to the little links in Lio, feel free to have at that. It's $10 for 3 cards, or if you want a Celtic Cross, $30. So go with it as you please. And then he took me to lunch so we could actually talk some brass tacks. Not yet. I'm working my way through a list of things. Sorry. So I think I'm trying to finish out Undead Unluck. I think I'm at episode 10 right now. Luckily, it's all one season, so that shouldn't take me too much longer to do. I was maybe gonna pick up a little bit more Disney, but yeah. Oh, okay. Then, well, right now I've got Hulu Disney, so I think next month I will probably do like a month of Netflix. I hate them. I hate giving them money. At the same point in time, there's some stuff that I really want to see and get into, and like, oh, I've got to watch Alien Romulus. Maybe not tonight. Maybe not. I'm having a really good happy night. Maybe not Alien Romulus tonight. But yeah. Right? Netflix is so fucking shady. And yet they've got some good shit on there. And it's like, damn, what do I do? Because if I don't support the people who are making the things that I love, then they don't get to have more projects. At the same point in time, if I am supporting them, I have to go through Netflix to get it, which means I'm supporting Netflix, and Netflix is the devil. See my problem? See my problem? And they just shut down a bunch of the pirate ships lately, so it's a little harder to sail the seven seas, if you know what I mean. Welcome back, swag. Okay. So, I've got roughly a 12 by 9 area that is going to be like my bedroom area. I think part of that I want to be my bed and my couch, because they're roughly like the same width, so they should fit a little bit better. Hey, how you doing, hon? And let's see, that leads into my bathroom. I think I'm gonna have my dress form. And then I think I want to have my closet like right next to it. So I might have a little bit of a, yeah, bed up against the wall. As long as the posters aren't too tall. If my yeah, because I don't think I can really fit it there. I mean, I could put that in the middle, but then that would mean I am like right up against this. Sorry. No, I'm not building a house, but I am designing the floor plan for my studio apartment that I'm moving into. I was able to take my first walk through today, so I was able to get a better feel for the space, and I did some really quick rough measurements with a yardstick, and just like, okay, here's my basic space. And so I'm kind of planning it out so that I have a bit more division between the areas. The overall length of the space is roughly 18 feet, and then I have about 12 usable feet of just open, go with it how you will kind of area. I'm like, okay, this works pretty well. But I want to have a little bit of division so that the bedroom area feels a little bit more private. And then I'm trying to figure out how I want to design the kind of like the witchy corner space versus like the kitchen space, which I want to make sure is decently cordoned off. Actually, I'm gonna 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the window. I think I'm gonna put a rack right there. Okay, so yeah. So rent here currently is $1,800, and my landlords absolutely suck balls at upkeeping this space, and there's been a lot of issues with it lately, and they have become incredibly hostile after I had to report visible black mold to the city, which is what you're supposed to do. When you see black mold, you're supposed to report it to the city, because that stuff can be very tenacious. It can pose any number of health hazards. It spreads and it's tenacious. So yeah, it costs a lot of money. Yeah, it's dangerous as fuck. So, the city says, hey, if you can see black mold, please tell us. And I was like, oh, okay. So I told them. And after that, my landlord got fucking hostile. Oh my goodness, why didn't you come to me first? I feel you've really broken the trust. Long Beach, we don't have to give you the interest on your deposit. I'm just like, bitch, you are so passive aggressive and loud about it. Like, I get it. You're a cunt. I get it. You and your dickless husband are jackasses. I get it. But yeah, I'm just, I am so aggro over it. Fucking hate it. Okay, that looks better. Got a wall that comes over. Sorry, I'm mapping this out. Y'all. Okay, so this is where the fridge sits. Okay. Pardon as I Okay. Island, stove, island, sink. I'll show you what I'm working on, I promise. Yes, I am moving, and I'm slowly drawing out a floor plan so I can curate where my furniture goes. So this is currently my kitchen area, fridge, cabinets. This is going to be the sink. There's an island, then there's a stove, there's another island. Decent amount of shelving in here. This will be the actual kitchen area itself. This is going to be my pantry rack, which is basically, one of those tall wire racks. I'm deciding if I want to close off that space more. I don't think I do just yet. How's everybody doing? Sorry, mushroom Swiss burger. ginger ale is not hitting the spot. Hello. How's everybody doing? My mind is going like 1,000 miles an hour. I'm in such good mood. So that's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, how do I want the space to flow? I do want there to be like a division between like bedroom area and like the rest of the area. So far I've got a very small bathroom. It's gonna be workable though. I have very few things anyways when it comes to bathroom toiletries and whatnot, and I'm not planning on putting in a lot. But I think it'd be nice to have like maybe some floating shelves and, you know, just a little bit of things here and there. They're currently literally like renovating the bathroom. It is well underway. They're going to have it done this week, I believe. But yeah, can't wait to get in there. But I just got in and got some rough measurements done, so I'm putting together at least a little bit of a floor plan so I know where stuff is going to go, and I'm refining like what furniture I'm going to be taking with me. Location? What? Huh? It went so well. It went so well. The kitchen is small. The kitchen is small. But really nice window, good amount of light that comes in through it. There's a couple of, actually there's like 3 or 4 like good windows, so there's a decent amount of light coming in. It's in an elevated position, which weirdly enough makes me feel a lot more relaxed. It's a smaller space than I was expecting in some ways, but I think once I get everything kind of like moved in and I get used to like dividing spaces up, it'll be a little bit easier for me. But basically, I mean, I've been living in just my front room for a little bit now. So I'm like, you know, overall, I think I could work with, you know, a small space. It's just a matter of, you know, finding the right ways to divide up the room so that it feels, you know, separate. No, we're not doing corsets for just a little bit. I'm getting ready to move in a couple weeks, so I have been putting my body under a lot of stress, getting stuff put together, moved around and whatnot. I'm going through and like constantly refining the whole process. That's why you might not see me sometimes. I'm going to be a little inconsistent for a bit. I will definitely try and keep people up on what's going on. But yeah, there's so many moving parts right now. It's wild. So, I am planning on getting back to being a little bit more regular in probably mid-December, mid to late December, / January-ish. So, trust me, you'll see more of my content with a little bit more of, you know, the In-A-Bathery persona. But yeah, it's just like everything is just literally all up in the air, getting all the everything moving, getting the changes of address and updating all my info and oh my goodness gracious. Right now, honestly, it comes down to floor planning, because what I'm able to floor plan is going to help me stay within a particular range. And that's what I'm trying to do, is stay inside a very particular range of stuff, because I know that I'm going to have to replace 1 or 2 things, and well, I mean, it's likely that I'm going to want to like redesign over time, so I don't want to like completely paint myself into a corner. Going to Pedro going to Pedro, which is going to be interesting, to say the least. But I'm not mad. It's a nice area, and this is definitely going to be my first studio apartment. First place that I actually get to like design and create and make. I looked into that roll and stick wallpaper, and oh my goodness, it is expensive. Just for the amount of area that it really doesn't cover, you get like, what was it? Something like 20 feet by like 5 feet. I'm like, that's 2 panels. That's 2 panels in some. So I'm covering 10 feet at a time for $20 to $80 a roll. Tell me paint wouldn't be cheaper. Like, yeah, I think what I want to do is set my bed and then get a canopy bed frame. And then there's also a little bit of like this wall that kind of sticks out. And I'm thinking if I can get one of like those tension, not a tension rod, but like a tension string or something like that, that maybe I could make like a curtain or something to go around there. I really want a canopy bed though. I fucking want a canopy bed. I know I'm a horrible person. What's your point? But yeah, like now I have to go back to the drawing board because I have roughly 218 feet, which I'm honestly going to call 200 feet even, to design in and divide up. So I think the bedroom area, which is 13-ish by 9. And I've got a main area is, let's see, 3, 4, 9, 10. So a little under a 10 by 10. No, actually no, just about a 10 by 10. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I've definitely got some designing to do. So, honestly, besides temporary walls, I've always wanted to have like a couple of like, you know, the dividing screens, the folding screens. Ooh, would love that. Hang some artwork on it, you know, be able to give the room a little bit of mood. I'm also trying to think about like what kind of lighting I want to put up. So there are 2 fans. There's the titties of doom. There are 2 fans that, you know, have a light on them and they rotate. So I've got to keep most stuff, I think, below like an 8-foot level in order to let those do their job, which is to circulate air and get things moving. But yeah, I think as long as I can play within those spaces, I should be okay. Damn. Now I've got to. Oh, that's right. I had a list. Okay, so we've got the cubbies. I'm gonna have to write some of this down because if not, it's gonna be bad. Okay, so we've got the cubbies. Trying to figure out if this hutch is actually going to be able to make it in. I think I can, if it's long ways, yes. I think it's going to be a lot. I'm going to have to make sure that is shut. That they are like practically welded into place. I think it might be in my best interest to actually sell the hutch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the hutch. Sorry, the ADHD doing its thing. Yeah, I think if I sell the hutch, that's gonna be the better idea, because I don't wanna futz with that much glass. And if I have one less thing, it gives me a little bit more room to work with. Okay. So we got the cubbies, the wire stand. Trunk. 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 Okay. I'm trying to plan out some of the furniture that I'm taking with me versus the furniture that I will be just not. I am apparently going to be selling off a lot of stuff. I'm not going to cry. No, I'm not going to cry. I'm just trying to keep my brain from freaking out. So, like, there was a couple big pieces I thought I was going to be able to take with me, but just the size of the door and the position of the landing wouldn't allow it to get around a corner correctly. And I cannot feasibly figure out some sort of a pulley system to get it upstairs. So, it's okay. It needs to go by the wayside. I've just got to figure out where to pull and move everything to. Because I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I need to make sure that I'm moving some stuff out of the way so that I'm not clogging an area. But then again, I don't have a lot of room for that in the first place. Oh. That part. Very much that part. Like, yeah, if I go through it and I really get more concise with it, make back some of my money and whatnot, I can always put that towards, yeah, getting new cool stuff up there that fits the aesthetic that I am going for. So yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, bookcase. Couch. Don't worry. I have a friend who said if anything extra comes up that I can store stuff at his place. So that, like, storage and everything like that is covered. I'm just trying to figure out, okay, what's most feasible to get upstairs. And, you know, what can I get upstairs? What can I work with? What can I do? What works the best? All that kind of stuff. And there's just a few that I'm just like, one of them is a glass hutch, and I love it because it has all that beautiful see-through, and you can put, you know, icons and figures and all that kind of stuff. But I'm just like, and while it does work and it's nice, trying to get that thing in would be really difficult because it's a slightly narrow landing and it's a kind of wide hutch. So we'd literally have to get it up to the top of the landing, lift it, rotate it, kind of like set it there, and that can get real precarious. And moving this with as much glass as on the front of it could also be a bit precarious. So I'm looking at it going, I love it, but I can find something that fits my aesthetic better and that is maybe slightly less unwieldy. See, we've got the couch. Oh, the credenza. And while I like the chairs that I have, I think I would rather get new chairs. Because I have a particular idea of like what I want. So. Oh, and the clothing rack. Because if nothing else, maybe I can convert the clothing rack into like something fashionable but also functional. Because I love my industrial clothing rack. Oh, that was a fuck you moment, funny enough. That was a fuck you moment, clothing rack. Many years ago. No. Basically, somebody was being just an absolute tool at a fashion show that I was working with for my college. And they were so awful that they just ended up leaving a bunch of shit in the venue, which is something you don't do. You don't just leave a bunch of your stuff behind. So they're like, dude, y'all gotta move all this stuff. And we're like, that's not ours though. And they're like, well, whoever brought your racks, they just left them here and they need to go now. And we're like, so some of us got a new industrial clothing rack. And I almost got into it with a girl because bitch left mine by the side of the road as I was going to get my car. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways. Okay, so we've got a list of breakdown rack. Okay. So I can get some plastic if I really need to cover that. But yes. Okay. So much going on here. So yeah, went through, just did my first walkthrough at my new place. It is lovely. It is wonderful. I won't have you sitting here watching me mutter. But yeah, I've got a lot to do. I've got a lot to design for. I will try and also let y'all see the process, as it were, in a slightly different fashion. My posting schedule is completely up in the air, kind of same thing with my live stream, because I just got to get a lot done. There are going to be moments I'm going to be very, very focused. But I will definitely try to be on. If at all possible, I will let you all know ahead of time. I'm actually going to try and be on again tomorrow. Just right now, the absolute chaos is driving my brain absolutely. So I need to organize a few things just so that I can decompress a little bit and have stuff a little bit more in order in my head. So if that is okay, I'll let you go. I will see you guys around. Who knows, I might even be back on tonight. Don't mind me. I'm so focused right now in a good way. Oh, this feels so much better. This feels so much better. Okay, thank you all so much. I'm off. I'm running. I gotta go get some stuff done, but I've got a much better idea of what I want to do now, so that works for me. Okay, bye!